Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 81 of Bardic Quest, the show where a group of British trained actors tell fantastical improvised stories through the medium of Dungeons and Dragons. In this week's episode, we conclude our epic encounter against Glasstaff. Johann has fallen in battle. Can our heroes save him in time? Let's find out. So without further ado, let's get into this week's episode of Bardic Quest. Thorik, you're up. Johann has just dropped. He's surrounded by guardsmen. Sergei is now alone in that central circle. Yano's on the other side of the guards. The ice is still very much there.
How are my compatriots looking?
Ouch. Pretty bad.
I've got two-thirds.
This is a slightly meta question, but it's important because the spell is the thing.
On a scale of 1 to 26.
Am I allowed to know Johann's maximum? Just because I need to know it for maths of this thing. Because it's because I can only do a certain amount of his half.
Yeah. I think 26. I think it's fair for you to
26 is your max.
And he's currently down to 0.
You're down to 0. Sergei?
26 is also my max, and on a scale of 1 to 26, I'd be looking around an 8. Level 8 in my...
Thorik's going to use something he's not used. And his heart just falls as he sees Johann go down. He sees the amount of people that are against him. Jarno kind of, using shield to get out of being dropped. We don't know what was going to happen. And Thorik just kind of like plants his hammer just on the floor for a second and just lets out a heavy sigh, closes his eyes, but when they open, they go bright silver as I use my Channel Divinity feature. Preserve life, and I speak the arcane words of Bernard Truesilver, and I say, no, let them be spared. I need them in this fight. Give them strength. Give them your light. And I immediately bring Johann back up to half his HP of maths 13.
Yeah.
I have a total of 20, so he gets 13, and Sergei's at 8, which means he can get 5. So I bring Sergei up to his half, so they both now have 13.
Okay.
Oh!
Just off the top of my head, like, Saga's not below the half, so she can't have anything.
No, I'm not below half.
The rest is gone. But his eyes just glow silver as, like, just light fills their wounds and seals them, mostly, bringing Johann back to consciousness and giving Sergei a little boost.
Like having an energy drink. Whatever that is.
Johann's like, what just happened?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yes.
Clocking Jarno in the head.
Oh, nice. All right.
Because he's clearly the problem at this stage.
He doesn't have shield right now, so...
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
He's just like, thank you, Bernard, for your loveliness. Cool. Am I doubling the dice?
Yeah, so double the dice, but not the modifier.
Cool. So that's 11 points of force, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
11 points of force damage against Ian Ulbrich.
Do you want to describe your spiritual weapon clocking him?
Oh, it seems to like, as the silver light kind of like burns out of kind of Shrek, burns out of the wounds of my compatriots, there's kind of like the sparkling dust, and it sort of coalesces on the hammer as it just spins end over end and just like cracks him in the back of the head,
Awesome.
dropping it down.
Awesome.
Movement. How would you feel because of this ice
Yes.
about me jumping on my shield and using myself as a bowling ball to knock down these pins?
Is not the best sentence you've ever said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. It's gonna still be an acrobatics check because jumping on top of that shield could go terribly, terribly wrong.
He's bodyboarding, not Malibu, with that.
Sure. In fact, this is going to be something kind of akin to like a bull rush, right? I suppose.
That's what he's hoping. He's just hoping to just like jump on a shield and take them out of the ankles. That's.
Okay. Yeah. Let's roll an acrobatics check first of all.
This is awesome.
It is a solid 12.
A 12. Just about passes.
A 12?
Ooh.
Upward inflection.
Just about passes. You manage to land on your shield, and you kind of have to get your balance for a moment, and kind of avoid falling off the side of this shield. In terms of how we're going to rule a bull rush here, because I can't. It's been a long time. I don't even know if bull rushes exist in 5th edition. It's been such a long time. Oh, hang on. Actions in combat. Let's go with a shove aside. So you can use. It's not quite the same. Do you know what? As you have technically used an action, I'm gonna have to limit it a little bit anyway.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. If it's just a flavorful way of him moving over, that's totally fine.
No, but I kind of want you to be able to knock one of these guys over potentially. Let's basically. I want you to roll a strength check. Okay. I'm really doing this on the fly now. The strength check you make is going to set the DC for the dex save that the one guard is going to have to make.
Nice.
15.
Oh, okay. All right. 13. So you kind of managed to knock one of these guards over and slide. You're kind of now in the middle of this circle. You've got a few guards around you and Sergei next to you as well, and one of the guards is now prone.
Cool.
All right.
Will I come to a stop there?
And yes, you'll come to a stop there.
Cool. I just kind of like get my shield out from underneath him, like, whew, okay, right, who's next?
All right. Well,
Thank
technically
you.
it's Elsa who's just cowering downstairs, so we'll skip over her.
Why can't she
You're
just
doing great,
pick up
Elsa.
a?
You're doing
Why can't
great.
she pick up a candlestick or something?
Candlestick.
Try. Saga is frustrated at her. Like, come on, try something.
One of the guards, who has now just watched Johann just get straight back up after all this silvery white light has kind of come down upon him from Thorik.
Oh, I stood up. I thought I was prone.
Well, yeah, you are prone. Stood up was misspeaking. Awaken, shall we say?
Oh.
From being dropped.
I was hoping I was stood up. Literally, can't.
I mean, fair.
Float back to life.
He's just, whilst you are down on the ground, he is going to try and skewer you again. This time with advantage because you're prone.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That is.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that even with advantage, you only rolled a 12. So,
Actually, is it stuck in the ice? Because I could use that.
it's very thin ice. It's not like an ice skating rink. It's more
You're on
kind of
thin
like...
ice, Johann.
You are literally on thin ice. Sergei, you are up. So
Lovely.
you are currently surrounded. Yano's on the far side of these guards.
Sweet. So, after being healed slightly and seeing Thorik come in, I'm just going to go, yes, and by the power of the sea and the seagulls and all that shit, do well, bardically inspire Thorik. Thank
I
you.
don't think I've been bardically inspired for a while. I'm like, oh.
Wow, let it tickle your fancy. Have some bardic inspiration. And then I'm going to say, after obviously Arnold said, leave the whaler to me, I'm going to go, and leave the bitch to me. And I'm going to draw my rapier,
Yes.
go for him and attack. It's probably going to be opportunities, but
Uh,
blinded by rage.
well, you are kind of. There's a slight problem in that
Yes.
between you and Yano, there is a few guards because he's using them as cover. Don't forget.
Okay. Is one of them been knocked over, or is that?
No, so the one that's been knocked... Well, yes, one of them has been knocked over, but that will have been from the other end of the room.
Smokes.
Because
Cool.
Yano's moved deeper into the room away from the entrance.
Sweet.
So the one of the ones on the ground is kind of behind... Kind of, if you turn around and face the doorway, it's that way. Yano's the other direction.
Is there a way then I could slide under the guard's legs?
You could use the tumble action...
Oh,
which is a thing, which I think you used to use quite frequently in the past, in fact. Let me see. Combat options. Yeah, there is the tumble action. But it would be an action. But it would get you into position, potentially. So, the tumble action, a creature can try to tumble through a hostile creature's space, ducking and weaving past the opponent as an action. Or a bonus action, interesting. Or a bonus action. The tumbler makes a dexterity acrobatics check contested by the hostile creature's acrobatics check. If the tumbler wins, it can move through the hostile creature's space.
okay. I've also just been noted that I have the halfling nimbleness, which means I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yours.
Yeah.
And you are small, right?
I am small. I will have to use my action this turn to get rid of my disguised self.
How so? Why so?
Because I'm currently the guard, right?
Yeah.
And to get rid of disguised self, it says you need to use an action to get rid of it.
But why would you need to get rid of disguise self?
He's not small.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yes.
But
Thank-
disguise self is an
Disguise self
isn't
is
it
just a
illusion?
visage.
It's
Yeah.
an illusion.
That's true. Fuck it, I'm
it's
running
not-
through the guards then.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'm small.
polymorph.
it doesn't actually change your characteristics. That's true.
He sees like
not-
a hologram run through him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
even
That's
more
right.
scary, like a ghost. Brilliant. I'm
Yeah.
going through their legs.
All right, great. So you run between the guy's legs, and the guy freaks out as the guard illusion kind of goes straight through him, and appears on the other side. Are you kind of still sprinting? So you're now between Yano and this one, or rather a couple of these guards. So you could now attack him.
This bitch is getting attacked. Fuck, that's a 12.
All right. So you sprint it. You got your rapier in hand, and you go for a full-blown lunge after a nice flurry, and you get ready to feel the impact of your blade against him. But almost like a purple shimmer comes up, which just sort of deflects the attack. It looks different to his shield, based off of your own knowledge. You suspect this might be like mage armor, perhaps.
Nice. I will then just kind of give it a quick flurry and prepare for a duel.
Ooh, okay. At which point, Yano says, I wasn't lying when I said you were outnumbered. And you watch as he moves his hands in an arcane motion, leaving behind the sort of like after images that step out from him, almost like illusionary duplicates of himself. They are all kind of surrounding him and you. And let me see. There are now four Yarnos in front of you. Okay.
What's my lucky number?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So there are now 4 of these Yarnos stood in front of you at this point. So next up is Saga. You just see as multiple Yarnos appear.
Is it not me? After.
No. So Yarno's got what are referred to. They're kind of a bit like legendary actions, but this
I
is
see.
So he's acting out of initiative.
Naughty boy.
I see.
Sorry.
Naughty boy.
So, I'm gonna take a leaf out of Thorik's book and run up. What I'm attempting to do is jump on the ice slide and basically body slam one of these red brands.
All right. To knock him down or to actually... Yeah, all right.
Knock him down, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I need an acrobatics check from you first of all.
Whoa! Please. Natural 20.
Yay!
Oh, nice. Okay. So in which case then, I now need... So you're doing essentially exactly the same thing as Thorik, right? But just not with the shield.
Yeah.
In which case then...
Just with my...
Can you roll a strength check, which is going to set the DC for their dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Just strength, normal.
Yep. With your modifier, obviously.
Yeah. That wasn't great. It's an 8.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you manage to knock this guy over.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, not with a 14. So you try and bull rush him, and he just kind of sticks his chest out, and you just kind of like hit him, but he doesn't move. He's just kind of grounded.
Do I still get an attack, or is that my action?
Well, we said it was a move for Thorik, so we'll say it was a move for you. I'm probably being quite lenient there, but so you can still have an action if you like.
Yes. Let's attack with my great sword.
if you like.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to, bodily caress one of them. Of course I want to attack him.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh my god. 7.
No. So you kind of...
No.
No. You bump into this guy, swing your sword at him, and he just parries it with his blade, and you kind of see him ready to take you on. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I can't do anything else.
I feel so bad for you right now. Saga, I'm not
That was the
lie.
same dice that gave me the nat 20, and now it's like, psych.
Well, I want to know what it is you did to upset the dice gods. That's really what I want to know, because they're really
they hate me.
Yeah, they're not happy. So Sildar is up next. He needs to make an acrobatics check because he's going to try and come up the stairs.
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh.
All over.
And he rolled a 3.
Yay!
That's it, Sildar. Yes, come to an... Oh, no.
And you just hear a crash and a as he rolls down the stairs.
The icy stairs in Home Alone.
Yes, very much so. I'm gonna get that kid. All right. And that's pretty much going to be Sildar's go then at this point because he can't really get anywhere. So we now have one of the guardsmen who is between. He's kind of engaged with you, Johann, and engaged with Sergei as well.
I am not engaged with anyone. I am on the floor.
Well, indeed. Oh yeah, that does make you the easier target. That's true. So he's going to take a stab at you.
Me and my
But
big
you know
pal.
what? Well,
Yep.
this advantage doesn't seem to be making any difference because that's only an 8 with advantage. So, yeah, you're just kind of rolling around on the floor as these spears just keep coming down to try and hit you.
Get the squeak of leather on ice.
Indeed, it's your go next. So you can use half your movement to stand up if you want to, and then whatever else you might want to do.
I have a harebrained scheme.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
I have a
okay,
cunning plan.
it's I wouldn't call it that, but I have a plan. Okay, here's my plan. Taking inspiration from our plucky halfling, I figure it would be safer because I feel a bit naked at the moment without my stuff. So what I'm going to do is grab a hold of some legs and then push myself along the ice towards the stairs.
Don't fall down the stairs.
I don't mind if I fall down the stairs because I'll be where my stuff is. I
It might hurt on the way down.
I might take a bit of falling damage, but frankly, okay. I go Thorik, and I slide Gladys over to him and go, I'll be right back. And I make...
I want to see an animation of these comedy stairs with fucking Sildar and Johann just tumbling down.
grabbing a pair of... Because I can't see what Sildar's done. So I grab a pair of armored legs and then just kind of... Oh, deadly serious. Slide along the ice. Hopefully, through the blockade of guards. I mean, my chances aren't high, I get that. But I've accounted for the fact that I may not go through the guards, but I want to get closer to the stairs if I can. At the very least, then Albrecht will have someone behind him as well as in front of him. But if I roll...
Just to be clear in your placement here, you are in the middle of the circle of guards.
Yes.
Albrecht is on the outside of the circle of guards.
Yes.
Also in the circle of guards is the doorway to the stairs.
Yes.
Going towards the stairs
Yes.
is not going to get you closer to Albrecht.
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. I
He
misjudged.
wants to
Okay.
throw himself down the stairs, Wayne. I think
Yeah.
I want to throw himself down the stairs. Is
he
the
wants
gist
to
of it,
drop
sorry.
the weapon that he has in his hand. He
Which
wants
he
to
can
literally
use.
let go of the bird in the hand, and he'd like to go to the bush to try and collect 2 birds.
The thing that's cracking me up is the Thorik, look!
Thorik just has this face of like, okay.
like a toddler going, Daddy,
Yeah.
look at me!
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is going to be easy, but that's my plan.
No one said
No
it
one.
was-
Yeah.
All right, give me an
Oh.
acrobatics check.
Right.
It's a farce. It's actually a farce.
It
That
is.
is a 16.
All right, you grab hold of those legs, fling yourself towards the stairs, and like a toboggan, just go straight down these stairs. As it was a 16, I'm not going to have you take any falling damage. You just make yourself like an aerodynamic bullet, just going down these stairs. I can't. I'm sorry.
I want to know what Elsa's point of view is right now.
Elsa is just like dumbfounded, just like.
Yeah.
She's at the
She's
bottom
just
of the
watched
ski ramp in
Sildar
the
go
Winter
down the
Olympics.
stairs, and then it's like full on planking Johann. How has it deteriorated this much? All right, so you're now at the bottom of the stairs, Johann.
Yeah.
Of all the plans you could have had,
The thing is,
no one thought of that.
you've got to get back up the stairs, Johann. That's the problem.
It'll be fine.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I'll stand up. If I've got enough of an action left to stand up, I'll stand up.
He slides down the stairs and somehow lands on his feet.
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
Can he get his stuff at least? Or
Yes, absolutely. You can pick up your stuff. Johann, Christ.
Okay, pick up my stuff. I finally feel whole again.
Sildar says to you, "You'll have to show me how to do that one day."
I offer him a hand and pull him to his feet.
All right. So now we have the guard that is engaged with Saga.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his spear at the ready. He's ready to stab you with it, which he does. Well, he hopes, but not with an 8. So
I'm going to use riposte. He missed me with a melee attack.
He did.
So I can use my reaction to whack him back.
Yes,
So-
you can.
Come on, riposte. Oh, please, 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 please. That is 15.
15 to hit, yeah?
Yeah. Are you?
16 is the armor class to beat. You've just missed. He parries, much like you parried his attack, he parries your riposte too.
She might as well hurl herself down the stairs at this rate.
Johann did an excellent job. Maybe just follow his lead. All right. So now we have the one that was knocked down by Thorik, who gets up to his feet. Thorik, you're in the center as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the mosh pit.
All right. So he's going to take a stab at you. In that case, with a 16 against your armor class, so I assume it's going to miss.
No.
Yeah. How are you defending against that one, sir?
Oh, just as I'm sort of like shaking myself down, I'm just sort of brushing myself down, and he's not looking. He just sort of like raises his shield arm, and it just scans. Oh, didn't see you there.
Nice. Then we have one of the guards that stood next to Sergei, near Yarno. He's going to take a stab at you, Sergei. That's only going to be an 11 against your armor class, so I assume
he's gonna miss.
Miss. How are you defending yourself against that one, sir?
I'll just quickly, as I'm kind of preparing myself, just still looking at Albrecht, just whack that away, not even like glancing at it.
Oh.
Cool.
The badassery is in full swing tonight.
Yeah.
So now we're back at the top of the round 4 now. It's Yarno's go.
Oh.
What's he gonna do here?
Coward.
He says to you, Sergei. Well, all 4 of these Yarnos say to you, just turn yourself in and face justice, boy. And then you see a similar motion with his hands as he's going to cast Magic Missile once again. And he's going to focus all 3 of those darts, those arcane darts, at you.
Oh. Ow.
So that's going to be 5 on the first one.
Aye.
3 on the second one.
Aye.
And 4 on the third one.
Okay.
How are you looking?
On a scale of 1 to 26, I'm on floor number 1.
Ooh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. Well, that's his go, and he he doesn't even smile at you. He just raises a single eyebrow. Well, I say again, all four of his duplicates, and he being in amongst them somewhere, all in unison just raise one eyebrow as if to say, come on now. Thorik, you're up. There's some guards between you and Iano. You're seeing Sergei's just taken a beating from these magic missiles. There is this spiritual weapon hovering around near these Iano duplicates, of course.
How many guards are left?
So, you actually haven't done a great job at narrowing the field in terms of how many guards.
I killed one. Has no one else killed any guards?
I don't think so. No.
Fine.
No, I think all of the other guards are still standing.
You want a job done? Do it yourself. Having a bit of a
focus has very
brainwave.
much been on Iano.
Having a bit of a brainwave.
Yep.
About just looking at Iano and Thorik knowing the nature of magic to some extent. Sergei, have you still got that scroll I gave you?
which was what again? Sorry.
Never mind. Two hammers simultaneously, one in Thorik's hand, one spiritual, hit the same guard between him and Iano.
Oh, nice. Okay.
One for 19, one for 17.
Oh, well, both of those will hit. So this is all on the same guard, or
All on the same guard.
All
I
on
think
the same
max damage didn't. No, hang on. That was with a hand axe. Am I? This is slight retcon. Am I allowed to do separate people? No, I've said one. All
right.
One.
Very well.
That's 16 total points of damage
16 total.
against one guard.
How are you finishing him?
Oh, it's just like one goes high, one goes low, and he just ragdolls and falls to the floor.
Nice.
And it's still icy.
It is.
Am I still within 5 foot range of other guards?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here, and he's just, like the hammer's just whirling around, like the spiritual one's going.
Nice.
And he just shouts, "The scroll of silence, Sergei!"
Oh yes, that one.
Elsa's still carrying downstairs. You see this for yourself, Johann, for the first time. And then we have one of the other guards who is very much going to focus his attention as these hammers are spinning around in the air. He's going to focus his attention on you, Thorik. And that's going to be a measly 14 against your armor class.
9.
No, 14. All right. So you just parry that out of the way, no doubt, with one of your hammers. Sergei, you're up. You have these multiple Ianos in front of you. What would you like to do?
Are all of his spells going to be verbal? Iano, you talk too much. I'll quickly whip the spell scroll out, unfurl it. The ink starts lifting off the page as I kind of toss it round, and my eyes kind of fade black, and then all of a sudden this sphere of silence just... and everything goes quiet.
So where are you placing this sphere of silence? It's got a 20-foot radius.
On Iano.
Okay. That would include you also in that sphere.
That is fine.
This point. All right. Okay.
My weapon is sword.
All right. And you quickly cast this globe of silent sound around, and there's just, at this point, for you at least, there is just nothing. No sound. It's just you and these Ianos just staring each other down.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
There's not a lot I can do with a bonus action and a move. I think that's it then. I don't think I have any potions of healing or anything.
Okay.
So,
All right.
actually, would you allow this? I have 4 goblin teeth in my session from a long, long time ago.
Yes.
Could I throw them and scatter them at the Iarnos?
For what purpose? What are you trying to achieve with that?
To see which ones are fake and real.
Absolutely not.
Can I then just throw them to distract?
Sure, you can throw them to distract if you like, yeah.
Yeah.
Have that!
Exactly, yeah.
All right, Saga, you're up. You are engaged with this this other guard at the far end of this circle. What would you like to do?
Right. I am going to hit him now. With this weapon, I'm going to hit him. Okay?
Okay.
I'm talking to the dice gods as well as you. He's getting hit.
Okay.
16. That hits.
Yeah, it hits.
That hits.
16 was the number. It hits. See, the dice gods do listen to you sometimes. You sometimes just have to be really, like, firm.
6 points of damage. I am. Let me decide. No, there's too many opponents. Just 6. Just hit him with 6. I'm saving my superiority dice.
All right. So you strike him with your blade, and you feel some of the chain link on his chain shirt pop a little bit under the impact. It's not enough to take him down, but he's significantly wounded from the strike for sure. Anything else you'd like to do?
Something I can do.
All right. Sildar is going to try and run up the stairs again.
Please.
Oh, please get up the stairs. We need you.
He just makes it to the top step and then slips and slides all the way back down to the bottom. Fucking hell.
I look at him on the ground and offer him a hand again.
Can you do the Sildar falling noises again, please, Wayne?
Oh no!
Calls in Northern. Oh, crikey!
Johann, you're up.
Oh god, okay.
Oh my god.
Comedy stairs. Comedy stairs.
Johann attempts the same thing.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, acrobatics check then, please.
I'm gonna trust D&D Beyond for this. That's a 23! That's a natural 20!
You just kind of leap very, very gently, almost like on the tips of your toes, from one step to the next, skipping a few steps, and you make it up to the top of the staircase.
Okay.
There are still a number of guards, not as many as when you left. There's still, I believe, 4 of them stood, and then there are 4 Iarnos staring down Sergei as well. Anything you'd like to do?
I presume I'm closest to the guards at this point.
You are, yes.
Close enough
to your right, Saga is engaged with one of them who is looking a bit wounded.
I trust that Saga can handle herself, and am I within stabbing range?
You can probably get to any of the guards.
Okay. Rapier, dagger, sparks. Right. And I go to stab him, basically.
The one that Saga's dealing with, or another one?
No, another one.
Okay, all right, cool.
There's guards enough for everyone. There's red brands enough for everyone. I don't even know that they're not red brands. I'm gonna kill them anyway.
All right, do you want to roll to hit for me then, please?
I do. Okay. How close is Saga to me?
Like there's the guard to your right, and then she's on the other side of that guard.
Within 5 feet?
No, 10 feet.
Damn it. Never mind. That's all good. That'll be a 24.
Oh, that'll certainly hit. What damage are we looking at here?
We're looking at 7 plus 3 is 10. And there's no doing anything about it. No, I don't think I qualify for sneak attack.
No, I would not say so, no.
Well, that'll be, and you'll see he's had his turn, so that'll be a straight up 10, followed by Mudagger.
Okay.
Not so good, that's a 10.
No, that one will unfortunately miss. But he is looking very weak. One good hit is probably enough to take this one out. This is the one that was directly in front of you as you came up the staircase.
I don't suppose this guy took a swipe at me with his spear, did he?
Not yet, he hasn't, no.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, I'm going to stab him anyway. I've got no personal grievance with him, but I'm going to stab him, you know.
Wait, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I forgot.
You do.
Thank you, Sergei. I'm going to kiss you now, you smell nice.
Sergei goes to say you're welcome, but is silenced.
Imagine if Johann's like...
So is this Bardic Inspiration being added to the roll to hit?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What roll is that? I forget.
It's 1d6.
1d6. So I
You
rolled
need a 5 or more for this to hit.
Oh, bloody hell.
Ah, it's a 3.
No, unfortunately. Nil point. All right. So now we have this one that is engaged with you, Saga. Going to take a stab at you. Well, it's still not going to do very well. It's a 10 against your armor class. How are you going to defend against that one?
I mean, yeah, just like hardly any effort.
Just effortless parry.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go to the guard that you've just attacked, Johann, who's going to take a stab at you. But that's going to be a 12 against your armor class as well. So how are you defending against that one?
Now I have 2 weapons. My armor class is 15. So no.
Right. So you're just parrying his strike out the way, is it?
It'll be, I catch it, and then I just kind of, dang.
Nice.
Link my blades apart.
A glissando.
Oh, is that what it's called? Oh, lovely. I perform an elegant glissando. Am I saying that correctly?
Why
Thank
not?
you very much.
So one of the guards is now going to take a strike at you, Thorik. Oh god, now all my good rolls have been spent, as that was a 7 against your armor class.
Absolutely not.
That's what we like to hear from the
work from
DM.
you, Thorik?
Come again, sorry?
Any fancy defense work from you, Thorik?
With a 7, no. he drops his, if it was like if it was double numbers, then maybe he'd parry it. With this, he just puts his hammer and shield down, just takes the point of it into his armor. It's just like, come on, you can do better than that. Come on, I believe in you. Come on,
Put some welly into it.
All right. So, being silenced as he is, Glasstaff simply takes his staff and slams it into the ground, creating a shockwave of arcane energy with a 30-foot radius upon it. So, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
That'll be a 12 from me.
Okay.
Datty 20.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Johann?
A 16.
A 16. Saga and Sergei, you take 7 points of force damage and are flung back 15 feet,
Oof.
landing you prone.
I am down.
The guardsmen do also need to save as well. However, for
Was it-
Thorik
Was
and
it 7 or 6 points? Sorry.
7 points.
7.
Thorik and Johann, you are going to take 3 points of force damage, but you are not pushed back. As this wave of arcane energy just kind of hits you, pummels you. And the guards also need to make some Constitution saving throws too. And all but one of them fails. So the one that is engaged with Saga.
But I was flung away.
Oh, it was was engaged with Saga. He's no longer engaged with Saga. Is stood, still in place.
I don't suppose Sildar is within that 30 feet, is he? Poor man just got swept off his feet again.
No, he's at the bottom of the bottom of the staircase. This is just for flavour, but you just see Sildar just make it up to the top of the stairs, and then the force of energy.
Do the noise. Do the
noise. However, you know how I said that guy was still stood? Oh no, he's still stood. He's taken a little bit of damage, but the one that was in
damage as well.
Yeah, they are taking damage from
Brilliant.
it as well. But the one in front of you, Johann, is down.
Oh, I don't
He's
like
finished.
being kill-stealed by the man I'm about to kill.
Yeah. So he's down, and so we also have 1 second. Let me see. We have that one who's taken same amount of damage.
Do their loyalties not start to waver at this point?
I mean, they're certainly looking a little bit pissed off. Any more than that, probably a wait and see scenario, but they're not looking happy about it, that's for sure. Yeah, the other two that are kind of behind where Sergei, or were behind where Sergei was, they've taken a fair beating as well. But everybody's kind of been flung backwards. And that's going to be... do you know what, actually? Who's not prone? Thorik and Johann. He's just going to casually circle around the four of his... Oh, no, actually, you need to make an acrobatics check. No, he's going to stay put. He's going to stay where he is. So, Thorik, you're up.
Am I / also is Sergei out of the silence?
Sergei is just out of the silence. He's like right on the border of it, but he is outside of the silence.
How close is he to me?
He'd be right next to you, really.
Oh, great. In which case, I place my full, large dwarven palm on his chest and cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Yes. First level.
First level. All right. What sort of healing are we looking at there?
We are looking at 11 points of healing.
Oh,
From
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
life cleric, you know.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I would like to. Which of the guards was wounded? One of them's just gone down. One of them's wounded.
So,
The one that Saga was engaged with.
yeah, basically all of them are now wounded, except for the one that was killed.
The one specifically that Saga hit, who would be more wounded than the others.
He's right behind you. He didn't.
Great. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Just kind of like I just step to one side and the hammer goes past me and just.
All right. Yeah, roll to hit then for me.
19.
Oh, that will do the job. And what damage are we looking at?
We're looking at 7 points of force damage.
All right. How are you finishing him?
Oh, literally, I just step out of the way. Saga's just like delivered him a blow. He's staggering back and just kneecapped, just flung to the floor, feet out from underneath him. His neck goes at an awkward angle and he's just gone. He's dead. He's just dead.
All right. Iano just calls out to you all and he says, "This is all incredibly disappointing. I thought this was going to be more sport."
Does he say that?
He does say that. Oh, no, he doesn't say that.
We're just... Sorry, what? I can't hear you.
He thinks it.
I mean, he says it, but you can't hear it.
Sorry, you're going to have to speak up. We can't hear you. And I'm still engaged with the 2 remaining guards?
No, because they were flung back.
Then I will move to within...
They're only flung back 15 feet, so you could easily get to them.
Can I move to Iano?
But you've also got the ice to deal with.
Sure. Can I move towards Iano, please?
You'd have to make a
Is he within?
saving
Is he
throw.
within 25 feet of me?
Yes, but you would need to make a saving throw to get to him.
Then let's do it.
All right. Acrobatics, please. Not a saving throw, an acrobatics check.
It's a 10, but I have bardic inspiration from my dear Sergei,
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yes.
bringing it up to a 15.
Which will do the trick. Just striding over
Thank you,
towards
Sergei.
Turn
Iano.
to Mario.
I look like I'm about to fall over, and then there's just like a little, I don't know, a little Sergei-ness.
All
A
right.
little waft of something.
But
And I
you've
close
used
the
your action, right? Already.
I use my action to cast Cure Wounds.
Yes,
I use my bonus action for Spiritual Weapon. This is my movement with Dexy to move close to him. I am within 5 feet of him, just looking up at his floating form, just like, now that I'm size of like, just pointing at this. I'm like,
All right. So Sergei, you've watched Thorik enter the zone of silence.
Yeah.
You are currently prone. The guards that would have been surrounding you have been flung back as well, so you're not surrounded currently, but you are on the ice. What would you like to do?
Would I therefore be able to get up and make it to Olbrich and this go?
With an... no, actually. No, you wouldn't be able to, because he's flung you back 15 feet.
Damn.
You'd have to
that-
dash. You would have to dash.
That is fine. Therefore, I'll get up and I'll take one of my daggers out and just
Oh,
lob it.
Nice.
Nat 20!
Yes.
Let's go!
All right.
Oh, please. Oh my god. Wait, how much is a d4?
Shame it's a dagger.
Yep. Fucking 4 hit points of damage.
Is that on the first dice?
That's on the first. You roll a second for the nat 20s.
Correct. Yes. So you roll double the dice, but you add the same modifier.
2 hit points on the next one, so 6 overall.
6 overall. All right. So you see as Yarno is looking very, very smug, obviously to some degree talking to himself as him and Thorik kind of lock eyes and get ready to duel in some way, shape or form, as your dagger flies through the air and just catches him in the chest. He's looking pretty weak at this point. It really takes him by surprise. You think you might have hit some vital, not necessarily organs, but certainly body parts, and he looks shocked, actually.
Question.
Yes.
Could I dual weapon fighting that? 2-weapon fighting and throw a second dagger?
You...
2-weapon
Yes. I suppose you could.
fighting?
The look on his face is certain is kind of one of like shock that, given the fact that there are like 4 of these Yarnos, that you have fortunately for you hit the right one.
Okay. Therefore, seeing the shock and seeing that I've done something, I'll take out the second dagger.
Mm-hmm.
A wry, piratey smile on my face, and I'll just aim and lob it again.
All right, roll to hit for me.
No proficiency, just be a good roll. 16. Yeah, 16.
That'll do it. Roll damage.
Can we all just, everyone watching, can we bless this D4 very quickly? Yeah, blow on it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. That's 4 hit points of damage.
How are you finishing him?
Okay.
Yes.
Remain composed. So, after hitting him with... I'm taking my jacket off. It's getting too intense. After hitting him with the first, I will then take out...
Props.
Yeah, right. This would have been cool if I'd prepped this. The second dagger. And kind of aim that wry smile on my face, and I'll just mutter, "You came close to the whaler, but you could not best the beast." And throw it and lodge it into his neck.
Ooh. All right, and you see as blood starts to kind of spurt out of his neck somewhat, the other Albrechts dissipate, and he just drops to his knees, and then collapses on the floor, and you just watch as the glass staff rolls from out of his hand across the floor. And that is where we shall end this session.
Oh my god.
So that's it for another exciting episode of Bardic Quest. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Before we go, we just wanted to give a big shout out to James Webster for letting us use his amazing animated artwork as part of the show. If you're a fan, be sure to show your support at patreon.com/JamesRPGArt. And of course, we can't forget the incredible sounds and music provided by Sirenscape. So head over to sirenscape.com to check out their amazing work.